Okay, today Isha asked that we could draw an owl. I'm going to be super lazy and just draw probably the head of an owl. Let's see, I might rotate my canvas this time, just for the hell of it. Usual setup, I'll probably sketch with a pencil to start with. So we sketch. Beak. Eyes. And I'd make one of those owls with kind of bushy eyebrows almost. Okay, so if I then go to my layers menu, two finger tap on layer 1, slide the opacity down. What will I start with? I might do the eyes to start with. So if I create myself a new layer to work on, if I grab maybe an orangey yellowy colour, I might go with quite a dark one to start with. Grab an ink pen. Oops. Now this is one of those times where I'm working on top of my pencil drawing and I can't really see it anymore. So what I might do is drop that behind my pencil layer. So if I press and hold and drag on layer 2 and move it behind. That colour's almost a bit dark, I might make it a bit more vibrant. Okay, something like that, see if that's any better. Yeah. Okay, then I might go for a more yellowy tone. Grab a different kind of brush. Be more artistic one, painting one maybe. Let's try that. Right there, yep, okay. Big. Maybe go for a darker kind of one under bits. And maybe brighter again for some highlights. Okay, and if I felt like that was all a bit too brushstrokey, I can either smudge it, like we've been doing with the smudge tool, or again, we can go into that magic wand menu, go to Gaussian blur, layer, and just slide it just a little tiny bit. Just make those a little bit less rough. Touch brush to come out of it. I might grab something to try and put some flecks in the eyes. I've got ones in the skin menu for freckles, but I actually found if you go into the spray paint, there's one of flecks, which is about the same thing. So pick a colour. So yeah, it's probably going to be too dark, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, so if I change the opacity on that, maybe just put some speckles in his eyes. Okay, grab some black and an ink pen, inking. Doing it the slow way, may as well just do that. grab very light colour, go grab that light pen I'm always banging on about in Luminance. Just really put a little shiny dot on the eyes. Let's do his beak. So again, if I grab a painting brush, that again, fine. Grab something dark. And paint that in. What I might do is actually do that as a solid colour. So ink pen. And then grab some lighter colours and layer those on top of it. So and then grab, let's try that. Let's try and decide which side of the beak is lighter. I'm terrible at keeping track of where a light source should be coming from. I seem to wind up with drawings with shadows on two sides of things and all of the rest. Okay, and then because I've sort of drawn those already, let's put a line on here. Just take the edge off it a little. I might want to do this head part kind of behind all of that. So if I create another layer, drop that behind there. Pick a brownie colour. I found quite a neat one yesterday. I think it was in, where was it? Vintage. This wedge tail seemed to be quite cool for. Let's give it a go. Yeah, you can kind of do this sort of messy, blotchy kind of style. Just to give it a bit of a more interesting base layer, I guess, rather than just a flat colour. Okay, and then to try and make it more, I guess, feathery, I can send you a link to where you can download these fur and fluff brushes, but none of them turned out to be that great for doing this kind of thing. So I think I actually found in calligraphy, of all things, this top one. If I pick a brown for that and just start doing sort of some strokes with that, which is meant to be a calligraphy brush, but is actually quite neat for sort of tufty, hairy, feathery looking things. Layer some of that over that background colour. And then we could grab some darker shades to try and do on those ear bits a bit more. probably should have actually looked up a decent reference photo of where an owl has light and dark feathers on it, but never mind. And probably some lighter bits, I guess, as well, here and there. And probably if I stick one more layer on top of the eyeballs and grab some brown again, use this calligraphy brush again, sort of sketch in where those eyebrowy kind of bits on the owl could be. Some darker bits again. It's a bit rough, but hey. Oh yeah, I mean it's a bit rough and ready, but does the job, I suppose. And the other thing kept coming back to when I forgot to mention where I think Sasha had said if you turn off your pencil layer, whenever you are completely finished, you can go into your list of layers and just turn off the tick next to whichever layer your pencil drawing was on. I mean, it's barely noticeable on this one now because I've sketched over it so heavily, but it just gets rid of any extraneous sort of pencil lines that you might no longer need or want in your picture. So I will post that rather grumpy looking owl face in the group and go and take a picture of whatever Isha has drawn. Alright, and where's the stop?